Hooray. Oh no, do I have to give the spiel about the house again?
No, it's fine.
Okay, well. House of Many Doors, hooray. And if we can go around and see who all everybody's gonna be more specifically. Again, you can be basically anyone or anything from any setting you like.
I'm gonna hold on. First, I'm going live.
Well, noises.
How can I put my token onto the field? How can I get
I
over
just
it?
stole a NPC thing and
Yeah, it's fine.
edit all of them, so.
Oh yeah, should I? Let me see if I can find a character image.
You literally don't have to. But
Ugh.
I just figured you might want to play around with this. Dr. Bender Schnitzel, nice.
Yes. My apologies in advance that the character image was made by AI. I know you're very against that, Cat.
Boo.
I know.
Hiss.
I know. Can give me disadvantage for the first roll or something to atone for my sins.
See, that one's pretty good.
That's my notes. Where's not my notes? That needs to be much smaller.
Well, I gotta go with the token for Banjo Smigs.
I
knew
thought
you
you
would.
might
Just-
like Banjo Smigs.
Just for that alone. Okay. Oh, he's an actual robot too.
The problem.
No, he's a ghoul.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like a Fallout ghoul?
Kind of. Basically, even in death, you cannot escape the house, so...
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. So, you know, it's basically up to you whether or not you just stay in the ground.
Oh, that one's really good too.
Which one?
Art that I found.
Ah.
Because I'm just gonna upload over someone.
No problem.
I figured it wouldn't be. Where is my save file prompt? Oh, it's all the way over here. Okay. Put that under pictures. Save. Save image as WebP. Oh, come on. ArtStation is so freaking goofy.
Boo.
Making me take a screenshot of my screen and to save something as a PNG.
Also, pardon my lasagna eating noises again. I was
That's
making
okay.
cookies for 3 hours.
Heck no. You got lasagna. How can we deny it?
Pretty cold right now, but whatever.
All right, everyone, pick. Wait, where should I put this? One shot. Where is one shot? There it is. All right, pick. On open. Control J. Control S.
That's a good one, Storm.
Okay, pick between one of these.
I do
I'm-
like the ghoul. The rooftop creepy dude.
I know, I do too. He's got a little vent on his back, and he's got the weird legs. The prosthetic arms and legs. Yeah, I'm going with this. And the more I look at it, the more I'm going. I also just like the colors and the style more of the second one.
Yeah. Plus the first one's a little reminiscent of Dragons already.
We're steampunky. Half of us are going to be covered in brass and gears.
Again, you can be anything.
But it's a steampunk.
Only in the Seven Cities. I mean, to the south there's like swamp kingdoms full of like medieval people riding around on giant bugs and
Yeah, that's cool as shit.
to the
Only
east
the most
there's like
honorable note.
giant conglomerate of stolen people and like these big Middle Eastern style bazaars that also have alien spaceships crashing into them.
Oh, hold on. I need to take out some of the background. I'm realizing that it's not so helpful to have such a wide shot for a token. It's not very useful.
But yes, if everyone could introduce themselves.
Yep.
I guess I'll go first. I will be playing Jupiter 3, the general use service droid, now lost in space and time, aboard the depths of the parasitic house. Stop session. There we go. He looks like one of those classic 1960s robots that has like the treads for wheels and the big like floppy noodle arms and the big old glass dome for a head.
Excellent.
Nice.
He's got little pinchies for hands.
Ah, yes. Clanky Fasters.
Yeah.
And he is the record keeper?
He shall be, for this role, he shall be the record keeper.
Excellent. And are you more lasers or feelings?
He is more lasers.
Gotcha. Who's next?
I guess I can go next.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright. I will be playing Otto Khan. Pun intended, but I'll be playing for this role a surgeon.
And what or who is Otto Khan?
He is a man that he typically would have tended to animals beforehand, but seeing how poor the state of affairs is, has transitioned into trying to take care of more people in general.
Yeah, veterinarian training's better than nothing. And are you more lasers or more feelings?
I think more feelings.
Feelings, gotcha. Gypsy?
Alright. I'm just gonna use that. I am Dr. Mobius Vunch. I am one of the rare undead who was undead before even entering
Wow, wait.
the house. He's a vampire.
Excellent.
Ooh.
And he is a light bearer, and he has been around here for a while, and the heart he guards is actually his own.
Twist.
The heart that powers our thing is the heart that he no longer needs, but still beats because of his state of life when he entered.
Very nice.
And he is certainly... You use a number, right?
Yeah.
Is he more of a 6 guy or a 7 guy?
No.
Storm, I'm gonna hit you.
He's solid. He's
fucking try me with that
he's
right
deep
now.
in the feelings. I'll say he's deep in the feelings.
Alright, more passion emotion guy. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Phenomenal guy.
Yes, my character is Dr. Vander Schnitzel with his tiny BD-1-esque robot companion Bolts.
Yeah, nice.
He is an engineer.
Mhm.
His number is number 4, and he is a lasers individual.
Excellent. Alrighty then. Well, now we have our crew together. Motley though it be, we can get into the specifics of where you are, regardless of the why. You guys can figure out among yourselves the why, be it fortune, or discovery, or escape, or some other thing. But, regardless of that, you have found yourselves currently fairly far north of the Seven Cities, in an area known as the Chimeric Empire, a place ruled by the Patchwork Emperor, who usurped the city of Chimer some time ago with his patchwork soldiers. He is currently occupying the city of Chimer with his army. However, the city is resisting his occupation. Not the former inhabitants, mind you, just the city itself. So he holds tenuous sway over this region, but a fairly aggressive sway nonetheless. You currently find yourselves on the furthest western edge of the Chimeric Empire, far, far from any other occupied rooms, out in the endless, impenetrable darkness. Perhaps lost, perhaps seeking some edge of the house. Either way, it has been a long journey, and there are currently some great concerns about fuel with the undercrew, and the journey being long and stressful, and possibly to meet a gruesome end if you do not soon find some source of fuel. So, navigating through the darkness. I don't know if you picked Navigator, did you?
No.
I shall shine
No.
the light.
NPC Navigator it is! Sandy Brackett. Your Navigator Sandy, who is a very quirky individual who insisted that she has some significant connections within the Chimeric Empire and has rubbed elbows with the Emperor himself, which seems fairly incredulous, as you all have caught on pretty quickly to the fact that Sandy does appear to be a compulsive liar. However, she assures you that nearby there is an occupied room wherein you can all take fuel and rest very soon. If anyone would want to take initiative to ask about it, none of you picked pilot either, did you?
Nope.
We can't navigate and we
I'll-
can't pilot
I'll-
through the endless darkness.
Someone
one
else-
of us will have
Bishop
to.
Landsman is driving then, I guess.
What was the name of our navigator again?
Sandy Brackett.
Gotcha.
Right. Do my best to write that down. Okay.
But yeah, traversing the darkness, Sandy assuring whichever one of you are gathered there.
I swear, it's just a little bit through that door over there, and it's a peach of a city. Well, more of a town, really. but it's just the cutest little place, I swear. And we'll find fuel galore there, it'll be no problem at all.
I hope you are correct in this assumption, Sandy.
Of course I'm correct. Have I ever led any of you astray so far?
Well, no, but we haven't been here very long.
Jupiter 3 looks back through his record notes. Day 85. Sandy lied to us again.
Well, I like to think of it as just a bit of an embellishment for funsies of the truth.
She has misappropriated the definition of a lie.
Well,
Fuel is low. Must not resort to cannibalism again.
well, I don't know about any of that, but I do promise you, on my cross my eyes and swear to die.
Uh-huh. That can be arranged. I am low on blood.
Hey now, that's what the undercrew are for.
Right.
Without me, you'd all be lost out here. Don't go getting snippy now.
Back out into the creeping shadows we go.
You just tell Bishop over there to just steer us through that door. I swear you'll see.
All right, well, Captain.
Pilot says Bishop Landsman, who is your pilot since nobody is pilot. And he is a human person, which is about as far as descriptors could possibly go for him. He is the most boring person you have all ever seen or could possibly imagine.
A bland as bread Englishman.
Have you ever heard of the definition of the word milk toast?
I have been informed of it on numerous occasions.
Well, as long as you're doing some self-reflection.
As you say, sir.
Bring us forward into over to the door place, I guess.
Yes. So, scuttling through the dark, your Canopy goes, which, passing by various stolen bits and bobs, occasionally loom out in the light of the headlight. A long dead tree that was stolen from somewhere and withered away without sunlight. Ominous stone monolith inscribed with undescribable runeworks from some far-off dimension. At some point you passed a gas station, sat empty and gutted by the dark.
Was it a 7-Up
Unfortunately,
with it?
completely lacking in fuel.
Yeah,
It was a 712.
712, wow. Are the rooms of this house so large that you cannot see the ceiling or the walls, or is it constantly like we're in wooden rooms?
The rooms tend to be stone of some sort.
Oh, so it's
and
more
the
like a labyrinth
ceilings-
almost.
The ceilings are rarely visible in empty rooms, just because of the darkness preventing you seeing much of anything except for what is directly illuminated by your headlight.
Okay, understood.
But a massive looming arch that you've come to recognize by now as a door into one of the other cellular portions of the heart of the house does loom ahead of you all. And as the Canetipede scurries through, a light does begin to join that of your heart light. Had a switch where you wanna- this button.
Empire, here we come.
Well, you're a long way from the center of the Empire, certainly, but But the
You
light
will.
grows brighter as you see out of the dark.
There we go.
It just automatically does it.
Ooh. little shanty town built on an oil rig.
So, you are greeted by, let's see, a brown, yellow mist swirling around the legs of a creaking iron edifice, tall enough to nearly scrape the ceiling of this room. In the far distance, you see huts of salvage metal nestled in its shadow, and a light seeming to stream from somewhere on the oil rig itself, as if a distant sun is reflecting almost through a mirage and helping to illuminate this particular room and keep the darkness at bay and allowing people to live here. However, you are first greeted by a forest of rotted corpses, skewered haphazardly on iron spikes, loops of wire twisting their sunken heads to face you as the Canetipede is forced to come to a stop in front of the beginning of this field of death. Each cadaver in this thicket of the dead has a sign strung around its throat. Each faded wooden board has been etched with tiny words. And so in the distance you see the huge skeletal structure of the oil rig, with wisps of smoke curling up to the ceiling around it.
Day 37. We appear to have arrived in Compton.
No, it's Penachek.
Did your day counter loop over again? We have been traveling for more than 30 days.
Jupiter 3 will check his non-existent watch on his bendy arms, look up at you. Yes.
Good.
And I told you so, didn't I? Fuel galore. You'll have no problem once you can get through to it, I'm sure.
Well,
Galore.
Bishop is looking out the front of the train at the field of corpses on big iron spikes. Well, I won't be able to actually drive through this, so you'll have
Do
to
you-
refuel on foot.
Do you think any of those are still fresh? I
say
mean,
that's doubtful.
recently murdered?
I assume you'd have to check.
Well, I'm just going to step out for a little bit. Opens
pretty
the
rotten to me.
Yeah, there's definitely a smell. It's part death, part petroleum, part ocean smell.
Failed. I lack olfactory sensors, so it shall not bother me for now. As he slowly, sadly, rolls out the door behind the doctor.
You do
Oh,
see
keep 'em company, Bolts.
a few, instead of as you might expect in other places, crows or vultures or things, just the plain white and gray seagulls pecking at a couple of the corpses here and there.
Get away! Get away! You could ruin everything.
The seagulls are making guinea pig noises.
Oh, that's more of it. So, do you go to inspect the corpses? with
I
the
will
signs around
inspect
their
the
necks?
corpse. Let us inspect the corpses. What do those signs say?
You approach one of the corpses, which seems quite desiccated, and upon closer inspection, its face also appears to be smeared with makeup, and it's got a very poorly tied, colorful polka dot bow tie around its neck, which does not appear to be the original clothes of this corpse. The sign around its neck says, "A small town with a big heart."
Ugh. Not
Like those-
only are they desiccated and ruined, but it gets worse. They have terrible fashion senses.
Would you like to inspect another one?
Is anyone else out here with me? I suddenly turn behind me.
Jupiter 3 is trudging along with a notepad and a number 2 pencil. As he's just kind of sketching what he's seeing right now.
Robot.
Clasp from his clampers.
Yeah. It has the obvious like
Yeah. My character is fairly tall, but he scrambles on all four, hunched over nearly on all fours most of the time. He's probably like 10 feet tall. But because of his horrible posture, he's more like, his eye level is like at 6 foot or 5 foot. Because he's just like in the picture of his art, he is hunched over like that at all times, basically. I'm craning my neck around looking for the surgeon and the see, we've got an engineer,
and that.
the vet, yeah, same difference.
I will step outside or out to this corpse and be like, oh, such vileness.
Can you tell if these were executed or if they died and then were impaled?
What would my role be for this? What do I roll?
Well, it's either lasers or feelings, and considering it seems like a sciencey thing to determine cause of death, I'd say lasers.
Roll for laser. What is his? Oh yeah, we didn't actually set numbers. We just said feelings or lasery.
Yeah.
I'm a 2. I'm gonna say
Yep,
a 2.
hard 2.
I would say, I don't know about preparedness, but I would say your medical training, even in animalness, at least makes you some level of prepared, so you can roll 2d6.
2d6.
And you want to roll under your number.
No, wait. Where's the
And I forget. I forget what is Rob. What is your number? Oh, okay. 10. That's not going to be under a number for sure.
4 and a 6.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like it's gonna be under your... Wait, what is your number?
Oh, that'd probably be like a 2 or a 4, somewhere around there.
It's
Those
one.
are-
It's 2, 3, 4, or 5, right?
Yes.
Or can you be a 6?
Yeah.
It's 2. Yeah, it's 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah, so I'll go 3.
Are you a little bit? Are you a? Okay, so you're a little bit. Oh, I thought. Okay.
Yeah, so that's more feelingsy. Because you want a low number if you're feeling so that you can roll above it.
Yep, that makes sense. Okay, so that's 2 laser failures.
Yeah, so you come up to inspect one of the corpses and sort of like prod and poke at it to try to determine the cause of death. However, your prodding and poking just causes some of the wire that was keeping it sort of in place on the giant iron spike to come undone, and you basically end up with a nasty old corpse falling on top of you, and also causing a little bit of a domino effect that knocks over at least a dozen other corpses. So now
We're just all standing there with our arms raised out, like,
you
oh.
have made a corpse mess and not been able to determine the freshness of the body, but at least one of those seemed juicier than the others and very unpleasant.
Oh, shit.
So
Jupiter.
you don't know.
And can I attempt to use my intuition and vampiric sense to just feel the vibe of if I can chow down on any of these?
Sure.
And would I be very... So let's see.
I'd say being a vampire, you'd be prepared for that. So that's 2.
Okay. So, and wait, hold on. When I set my number, a high number means you're better at lasers. A low number means you're better at feelings. So I'm a 2. So that means I need to roll over a 2.
Yes.
Oh, high numbers were lasers. Oh, okay.
Yeah, high number is laser.
So I needed to choose like a 5 for
Yeah.
lasers.
Yeah, you're a
You
5.
need to flip your numbers now. That's fine.
A 2 and a 5. Save.
That's what. Math. You said you were a 2.
Yes.
Alright. If you roll your number exactly, you get some
You
laser
have
feelings.
laser feelings. You get a special insight into what's going on. Ask a GM a question and they'll answer you honestly.
So, the one success, you sniff around and there is some variability in the corpse freshness, but it seems like maybe the fresher ones are a little further in.
Okay. Yep. I go further in, but not out of sight of these guys.
You have questions? See if I-
Yeah. I'll have ask a question. I have laser feelings, right? What was the cause of death of these corpses?
From some of the fresher ones you're getting a look at further in, it seems like majority drowning, though a couple here and there are burnt to a crisp, and some don't seem to have a specific cause, but their facial
Ooh.
expressions tend to be the most horrified.
Oh, sous vide.
Gross.
And so
Does anybody
What-
examine any more of the signs around their neck?
Oh no, I'm not dealing with any more of this shit.
Oh,
As he like
blood.
crumbles out of the pile.
with that success, my character sates himself, draining the blood, the stagnant blood from one of the hanging corpses from the wrist,
Oh, disgusting.
while the others read the
You're going to make me
signs.
vomit.
Salty, a little oily.
I'm used to the taste.
People read more signs?
Jupiter 3 will consult his handy dandy guide that he's been keeping to this multiverse of madness to see if he can ascertain any particular knowledge about this place. Anything, any little tidbits he might have heard of.
They're not reading your
sure.
signs.
Do a roll. I'm
Okay.
disappointed.
I mean, he'll still look at some of the signs. Just wants to see if he's heard it as a lore keeper.
Okay, one does say, "Welcome to Panachak," so at least you know what you're looking for.
Panachak.
Another one says, "Nothing wrong with being friendly."
They are right about that.
Alright, as the record keeper, you would be prepared for this, so you can roll 2d6s. And you do have your notes, so actually roll a third. You brought a book with you.
5. 2 failures and a 5.
Is
Oh,
that
wait.
your laser feelings?
It is.
Okay, so that's 1 success. failures don't matter. It's just how many successes. Oh god.
Okay.
I clicked off of the tab and now I'm lost out. Okay, there we go. So you get a
One
laser
dice.
feelings, and so most of your information is on the Chimeric Empire itself. So, and mostly on areas closer to Chimer, the city being occupied by the Patchwork Emperor and his soldiers. So, places like Hobbit Sound, which is sort of a Las Vegas type town, but full of fortune tellers and soothsayers and things like that. And Harlequin, which is a basically fascist clown state ruled by the Laughing Empress, who is basically sort of like, what is it when there's like a main ruler of the area, but there's like somebody
Oh, a
ruling.
regent? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. So she's sort of like the jesteress regent of Harlequin, and where people are forced to have white-faced tattoos and punished for not laughing with slapsticks violently. There's a lot of riots and a lot of violent suppression of riots. And the front lines further to the south, where the Chimeric Empire is in conflict currently with the Seven Cities, and also the one of the mushroom colonies that was basically taken over by the Patchwork Emperor as well, and all the mushrooms forced into slavery. So the Chimeric Empire is not a very nice place, you know that much. But this is literally the furthest west settlement in all of Chimer, and there's like just one small note on it that basically you can indeed get very cheap fuel there, and that it is at the edge of Chimer's control.
Okay.
And now, ask a question.
Yes.
Oh god. The most obvious one, are we in the ghetto?
No. Panachek is just a very small town. There's about 600 people living here. So it's basically like a little village underneath this giant oil rig, which also you would probably see in your notes is known as the Svalbardi.
Before us lies the Svalbardi, where we can indeed get cheap fuel for our... What was it called again? The whatapede?
Kinetopede.
Kinetopede.
The
Like
kinetopede.
a kinetic centipede.
Yes. And
Just
the summons are
good.
all friendly.
Come
Well,
on, spit it out. What lore do you know about this place?
we can indeed get cheap fuel here, but keep your head on a swivel.
What's the deal with their fashion?
I didn't ask the DM that.
You will need to make your way through the Forest of Corpses in order to get to the town itself, and the Kinetopede cannot get through the Forest of Corpses, so it's on foot. Or tread.
We must tread carefully from here. Follow behind. As Jupiter 3 will activate his treads and just kind of scoot along the ground, try to do his best to step over the pile of corpses that we have accidentally created.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of going a few yards to, like, the left or the right. This is a giant field of corpses.
As he's moving along, Jupiter 3 like spins his head around and relays what you had told him about this place being like on... You said it was sort of on the edge of this clown Harlequin like dystopia?
Subdomain.
Harlequin is sort of like its own like self-enforced city-state or whatever you would call it.
God.
So it's an autonomous area.
The Patchwork Emperor rules over this area. The clowns and Harlequin are sort of like his enforcers, but also he has his Patchwork army, which you would probably also know. By patchwork, it does mean literally sewn together from different pieces of man and animal.
I advise do not trust anyone named Moreau here.
Yeah.
I never would trust. I went to college with someone named Moreau. They were very ethical. Very ethical. Now let us be on our way. Did you read all of these signs? I didn't. I was famished from a road trip.
Yeah, you didn't read any of the signs.
We read some of them.
Fine, I shall read you lazy bastards. I was hungry. I'm gonna observe the rest of the signs.
They basically just all have various like friendly messages on them. One just has like a smiley face drawn on. Another one just says "Yay!" with a little
It looks
exclamation
like we should be cheerful here.
So that we do
Everyone?
not get spikes rammed up our rears.
Put a smile on your face, yes, robot?
Jupiter 3 pulls out a Sharpie and draws a smile on his dome.
Good. Mr. Goggle over there, you feeling happy right now? Yes, I am well sated.
Well, of course. They always called me a mad scientist, but I'm never quite an angry person. It's rather quite a misnomer.
Well, leads away.
Sure. And he like scoots bolts forward because this fetid veil of
As long-
corpses is creeping him out.
As long as he doesn't call me a clanker, we're fine.
Oh,
Oh boy. So, as you make your way through the corpse field, nothing jumps out at you or anything, just a bunch of funnily dressed corpses. Most of them appear in like workman gear or like coverall type things underneath whatever funny hats or scarves or whatever have been also additionally thrown on them, and makeup smeared on their face and whatnot. But otherwise nothing spooky happens. And finally, on the other side, underneath the now towering, looming bulk of the Svalbardi above, you find yourselves in a little town of Panajak. All of the sort of stacked up houses are basically identical heaps of iron. You can see, once again, on a couple of them, just itty bitty signs that you'll have to get a lot closer to actually read. And
Jupiter 3.
also, you do not see a single person anywhere, at least not in passing.
You would think for such a cheerful place they would have some welcoming committee.
Perhaps it is irony.
And I couldn't help but notice that all of their bodies were mostly drowned. Do you see a body of water around here that they could all be accidentally falling into?
Jupiter-
Definitely a body of water.
Jupiter 3 will kind of glance on up at the oil rig for a second.
Yep. No body of water, distinct smell of salt. Seagulls, no water.
I
What is-
smell a mystery.
Jupiter 3 will take a look at the sign on the door.
Alright, you come up to one of the little identical sort of scrap metal huts. Basically looks like they've just pulled pieces of metal off the Svalbardi to make homes. And you see scratched into one of the pieces of metal the word inn. As in I-N-N, so an inn.
Ah. A place for us to rest.
And a source of the latest gossip.
Sure.
We'll knock politely. First, he'll give out 3 long knocks, followed by 3 short knocks, followed by 3 more long knocks.
At the very first knock, you hear a very, maybe like handful of very quiet, and followed by some very quiet, panic-sounding scrambling.
They should have the right to be scared. I did SOS backwards.
OSO.
Oi, Sugar Elfin. He'll do it again. He'll 3 long knocks, 3 short knocks, 3 long knocks.
There are no further noises from the initial one, but the door is basically just sort of like a piece of metal, almost just propped up. So it's like bouncing in and out with every knock. Not secured in any way.
But that would be rude.
It's an inn.
Jupiter 3 will kind of look at the rest and shrug, and he'll, big air quotes, open the door.
You just sort of like slide it out of the way.
I
And-
stand back, letting the meat shields go in first.
Alright.
Be right back, AFK.
Okay.
Joke's on you, I have no meat.
Let
So,
the clank shields go first.
Outside of me.
is the robot the only one going in, or?
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay.
Peek my head in, but hang back.
So, inside is a rusty, dusty approximation of sort of a typical inn. There's a bar, there's a few tables, and not a lot else. Chairs, shelves, very dirty glasses. And again, no people, or maybe one people, as you see just the top of someone's head peeking from over the bar before quickly ducking back down when they see you enter.
Greetings, innkeeper. I am a weary traveler in need of substance.
You hear sort of like a and then they like very carefully peek back over the bar. Oh, hello?
Surprise! I am a robot.
Ah. He ducked back down.
No. There's no need to be afraid.
He did not like my surprise.
This robot is utterly harmless.
Would you like to maybe feelings check to
Sure.
reassure the frightened barkeeper?
So it's just another 2d6, right?
Let's see. How would you say you're either prepared or an expert in calming people down?
I guess in like during surgeries, like he's gotten used to trying to like calm people down to like do the whole needle shot thing, if they get nervous about that. So he's trying to use that attitude toward it.
Fair enough. You can have 2d6s.
6.
Ooh.
That is very good. Wait, 6 for both, or?
Oh, 2 and 4.
Yeah.
Oh. And so those are, what was your number?
My number is 3. So just in between, dang.
Yeah, you get 1 success. So, alright. In that case, the barkeep, like, slowly peeks back up over the bar, is like, okay. Welcome to Panatrack. It's nice to meet you. Bonjour. Salut. Aloha. He just keeps, like, nervously mumbling various greetings in various languages.
Jupiter 3 will turn to his companions. Obviously, he is a colonizer. He speaks multiple languages. Greetings! Where might we get some oil?
If you want, I can serve you some.
Then
Wonderful.
we are in need of fuel for our canetapede.
You want to put it in a vehicle? Oh, okay. Well, there's also the Svalbardi's blessing is a few houses down if you're looking for buying in bulk. I just do pints. So you're looking for a few houses down. And he, like, ducks back under the bar nervously.
I see the local gas station is called Salvati's Blessing.
I should
If it-
probably copy and paste the name because I'm also bad at pronouncing it.
If we are lucky, we can
Okay,
also
Max.
get coffee and hot dogs to go.
Svaldifari. I think that's how that's pronounced.
Svaldifari.
Hello.
Hi.
Back.
The bartender was terrified. Your vet slightly soothed them. They said that they sell pints of oil here, but if you want to buy in bulk, you'll have to go to Spaldivari's Blessing, which is a few stores down.
Okay. There's a knock at the door.
They duck back under the counter.
Well,
May I
jeez.
come in?
Yeah.
Thank you. He strides confidently into the.
He ducks back under the counter again.
In. A little
And,
cramped in here. Ah!
Sorry, that was my cell phone. Hello.
Let me
Yes, I'm
see
stuck on an
here.
interdimensional adventure.
Mhm.
Um,
Where is your good cheer?
Yes, welcome. Ian, it's nice to meet you. Bonjour.
Don't have many visitors, do you?
Nervously shakes his head. He does appear to just be like a human person, but really dirty. Like smears of oil on his face, like rust staining his clothes and stuff, which again seem to be like mostly workers' clothes, like coverall tied around and like maybe like a dirty wife beater.
Sure. Is there anyone else here?
You can take a look around.
Yeah.
Alright, roll some, that's probably feelings for figuring that out.
Sure. You got this. So I gotta get above my feelings numbers. 1d.
Since you're
Bam.
sniffing out humans, you could probably do one more days.
Sure. I succeed on 1.
Hurrah. Yeah, you smell more people in here. At least a couple, but they do also appear to be hiding. There's like a few random pieces of like sheet metal leaned against the wall that maybe some people are behind or something like that. But they all seem even more timid than the barkeep and are not coming out to see you.
Well, I suppose I will not be having any friendly conversation. And I do so like meeting new peoples.
Well, if you're new in town, maybe you could talk to the mayor or
The mayor. And what is the name of your mayor? Oh, darling, don't be so timid.
I think you're gonna need to roll feelings also to get
Is he
anything out of
hiding? Is he
anybody.
hiding under the behind his?
At this point, he's basically doing the limbo under the bar to be as under it as possible, while still peeking out basically just the tip of his nose.
Sure. Let me think. What are the rules for this game? Let me look at it again.
If you
One
have
shot.
something that makes you prepared, or you can argue an expertise, both of those can get you a bonus dice.
How about there's something that I've brought that prepares me for this. It's not equipment per se, but it is my ability to try and like hypnotize and charm my prey. I can use it to make.
That's an expertise.
Yeah, it's something kind of like, it's not really powerful, but I can make calm humans' extreme emotions to make them more.
You can have any powers you want, dude.
Yeah, it's like he has the ability to like he can try to reach out and dampen their emotions so that they calm down and listen to what he says.
Roll feelings, 2 dice.
Where is my? Oh, there. A 3 and a 5, which both beat my 2.
Yay. In that case, what is the specific text for?
If 2 dice succeed, you do it well. Good job.
Yeah, okay. The barest hint of them peeking over the bar is enough for them to be swayed by your vampiric charms, and the constant quivering seems to settle down a bit as they actually put their chin on the bar. It's like, we're all friendly here.
Yes. So what was quietly? What was the name of that mayor of yours?
Mayor Feverby. He was the mayor of last time set by vampire. He's cool.
Oh, I see. And oh my dear, what is the business with the display out on the outskirts of your settlement here?
Oh, you saw the corpse decorating contest winners?
I'm afraid it's hard to miss.
Yes, it's so nice that we can greet people coming here with our efforts. We're having another corpse decorating contest today. You all should join. Oh, everybody would be so excited. We never have outsiders join the corpse decorating contest.
I look back at everyone else with a wide Cheshire cat smile of razor sharp teeth. And I'm like, yes, my dear friends, why don't we participate? Wouldn't it be fun?
Oh, you'd be the talk of the town.
Jupiter 3 is writing this on down, of course.
Oh, and Mayor Feverbeard adjudicates every contest too, so you could meet him and too.
Everbeard. Oh no, what do our other two think?
Herr Dr.
Decorating party?
Otto?
I propose we go to that other building first. Make sure we have all of our potential options on the board.
Oh, don't be such a fuddy-duddy. I did not give up my heart just so we could travel all the way to the edge of the Chimeric Empire and not participate in a corpse decorating event.
And Sally
No
might-
offense, but I had my fill of corpses.
Sally might be a little shy if you just came in without her meeting you first, but she loves the corpse decorating contest, so she comes to every one.
Sally?
Oh yeah, she's the proprietor at Spaldafari's Blessing.
So, we need to ingratiate ourselves with this Sally so we can get our oil in bulk, yes?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, she's the one who sells it.
My friends, we have another objective.
Gribble sat down in the notebook.
But the next party should be starting in just a little bit. Or I can get you all drinks if you want to wait.
Oh, if we must.
It appears one of my friends might want to poke around the village. Do we have any more time?
Well, it's just when the bells ring, it'll be time for the daily contest. But I guess you probably have a little bit of time.
Well, my friends, we have until the bells toll. Shall we get about it?
Yeah.
Jupiter 3's eyes kind of, the irises kind of close a little bit. Daily?
Oh yes, there's corpse decorating contests and flower arranging contests and art contests. Today's corpse decorating though.
Oh, thank God, it's not every day.
Well, all right.
So
I will see you around.
yeah, bye. Just like his chin is still the only thing on the bar above it, and he just like waves fingers a little bit at you.
Just elbowing it. As
You can go explore a little more, or get a drink, or whatever you want to do.
Jupiter 3 will ask for a pint of oil, slapping down, I don't know, $2 bill, $3 bill. What will this gentleman accept?
They, what is that kind of money called? Yeah, they'll accept dollars, it's fine. But the smallest
House
amount
bucks.
basically will buy a round for everyone, because again, oil is dirt cheap here. Like, it's fueling your Kinetipede is probably one of the more difficult things you have to contend with and balance money around. This is the lowest and most unreasonably low price you have seen for fuel in your entire travels throughout as much as the houses you have seen.
Perhaps we could make this a frequent refueling point for our expeditions into the unknown, yes?
I will raise a glass to that. Cheers! As he just kind of drizzles the oil, like on his dome. Delicious.
Incredibly out of the way locale. Cheapest fuel you've ever seen.
I will take this to go. Can I get it by the can?
Oh my gosh.
That's probably you want to go to Svaldafari's blessing for anything more than just a pint.
I'm assuming he means like a beer can.
or like a tiny little oil can that it can just with the little bendy tip on it.
like the one that they used for the Tin Man in Wizard of Oz. Like
Yeah.
He
His fucking sippy cup.
he ducks underneath the bar and there's some like rattling and clinking and just his hand comes up and puts a mason jar full of oil, and then the other hand comes up with like a really small pipe and just rams it through the top of the mason jar and slides it to you,
excellent.
and then the arms retreat.
Jupiter 3 will set down a $3 bill and like a sack of Chuck E. Cheese tokens, and then thank you as he leaves.
Oh wait, this is way too much. Okay.
Consider it an investment. We'll be back later to collect more drinks.
Okay, bye.
That poor man has an anxiety problem, for sure.
Well, certainly. But living in a society like this, I can't really blame her, you know.
We have no society, no real society here in the house. It is a mockery of the outside world.
So you head back out of the inn into the streets of Panajak.
Indeed we do. We are...
You, now that you've been here a little bit and sort of know what to expect, you might see maybe a few faces peeking from around buildings before quickly ducking out of the way, scurrying down alleyways into the shadows, but this place does indeed appear to be populated by an incredibly timid populace.
All the more space for me to stretch out my back while I walk.
Should we divide and conquer? I shall go to Salvati's blessing.
That seemed like the best option, so I shall join you.
Offers you a drink from his sippy cup.
It is crude oil.
I'll pass.
It's an acquired taste.
He's not even really like drinking it. He's just putting the little sippy nozzle up to his dome and then lowering it back down.
Oh, look, he thinks he's human.
Not
So
anymore.
anyone doing anything other than heading to Spaldafari's blessing?
Don't exactly feel like joining in the corpse decorating contest yet, so I think Svarti's blessing is the more ideal option.
Why not? It sounds like such a happy time.
You do have to examine the buildings fairly closely to figure out which one is Faldafari's blessing, on account of all the signs are written so small. But sort of underneath the bulk of Svaldafari, you do eventually find one of the identical little huts that does say Svaldafari's blessing on it.
Found it. Again, Jupiter 3 will knock on the door 3 times long, 3 times short, 3 times long.
Again, you hear a startled yelp and maybe a couple small crashes before scurrying silences.
Sorry, I sneezed. There's a robot.
Remember to ask if we can all come in. Especially
Yes. Yes, of course. Customers, may we come in? I will take that as a yes. He gives.
Right this week.
That seems to be the customary greeting around here. We'll use his pinchy pinchers to move aside the door.
Inside, you see, again, a rusty iron approximation of a shop. There are shelves with some sundry items upon it, as well as some of the piping from Svaldafari itself just sort of coming through the building itself, with like some outlet pipes and large barrels. There's also a big stack of barrels sort of out back of the building that just tons and tons of like fuel barrels stacked up behind it, which probably was a good clue to which one was Valdefari's blessing. On the shelves are just sort of singular items. Not a lot of, well, a few of them are duplicates, but just like haphazardly placed on shelves. Not a lot of labeling, not a lot of prices. You see like some goggles, a bushel of crowbars, like
bushel?
yeah, like rusty crowbars, a tin can full of nails, and a couple of hammers,
Ah, sick.
like some rubber workman boots, a couple of like sort of placed in like nice high visibility shelves, a couple of like different novelty lunch boxes with like different media whatever's on them. Like you spot, not that you'd necessarily know what it is, but there's a Toy Story lunchbox, and then some sort of like sci-fi adventure lunchbox, etc.
It's a fucking Lost in Space.
Lost in Space lunchbox, sure. A
Jupiter.
thermos, workman gloves, basically maybe just you get the sense things that might have been salvaged from this giant oil rig.
Good evening, patron. We are here for your delicious oil.
There is no response.
Allow me to greet them in the customary greeting of their people. Jupiter 3. I was about to say,
Power
Jupiter
behind the nearest
3.
object.
Jupiter 3 stares at the counter and begins to flail his robot arms. Are you at ease?
There's some clattering, some crashing, and you see something that maybe was just a sheet of iron, but now might actually be a back door, just sort of wobble as somebody seems to make a very hasty retreat, but like on the floor.
Down a hatch.
Yeah.
I am sorry, compatriots. I appear to have scared the patron. and I was so interested in this
Yes.
mason can of rusted nails.
I'm standing there in the doorway and I'm like, yes, well, I cannot pursue.
There's no one here to say that you can't anymore.
It is still someone's home. There are rules about these things. I don't want to be rude.
Well, wait a minute. If I were to say I'm temporary head of this place and then invited you in, would that count?
I don't know.
Do
Okay.
squatters' rights work for a vampire?
You're going to have to convince me the laws of the Chimeric Empire allow for squatters' rights.
I mean, it's all junk. It's just whoever's squatting on the junk. Like,
Rude.
Are there competing roles in this game? I don't know. Oh.
Just lasers and feelings.
Mm.
And my unanimous decisions.
Yeah, because I'm trying to convince him to come in, so...
Jupiter 3 will
He-
kind of poke his head down the back door, as you put it.
Yeah.
Is it like a trap door through the floor, or is it like a back door?
It appears to be a little tunnel out the back. Escape hatch.
A tunnel out the back? Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it goes through the floor.
Yeah.
Jupiter 3 will kind of poke his head on his. I'm trying to think how he doesn't have a fucking neck. He will handstand. You'll just see from off screen. The dome pokes down through the hole, and the eyes light up. I have no idea what this looks like from the other side, but from off screen through the hole, the dome pokes down.
You maybe spy the retreating heels of the shopkeep as they flee. Flailing your arms and screaming was probably the worst possible choice.
But I was doing their customary greeting.
But it has been an amount of time, and on account of the scaring the shopkeeper away, you do distantly and faintly hear the teeniest, tiniest jingle of a bell.
Jupiter 3 will pull his head out of the hole and look up.
It's a jingle, jingle, jingling somewhere else in the distance.
Did somebody walk into the shop? Or no, the shop does the shop not even have? Oh, that's the chime for corpse party.
Corpse party.
It's time! I swing
no.
around. Come on, everyone.
Oh, good grief.
99999.
You don't have to participate.
I insist. We must try new things.
Jupiter
How about
3
this? Jupiter 3, why don't you join him? I'll wait here and try to coax our little scared person to come back, and maybe we can work something out there. How about that?
Remember that Sally the proprietor participates in every corpse decorating contest.
Oh yes, I have that in my notes. Here we go.
In fact, oh god. Nope, I definitely have not memorized your names by now. Not your character names, anyway. Flynn, your character,
Yes.
will see coming around from the side of the building a woman with, like, dirty oil-streaked hair poke her head, she's sort of, like, looking around and, like, backing up towards the door so she doesn't see you, and she like feels behind herself, like she looks like she's watching for somebody to be following her, and she like pats her arm past you and like grabs the tiny written open sign on the door and flips it to closed before like heading off towards the jingling sound. Managing to miss you all entirely.
I'm going to follow her.
As you follow her, you see more timid souls sort of like peeking out from their homes and coming out of their hiding spots and sort of like creeping in groups like prey animals together towards the center of town. And it's beginning to become actually looks like it's not a ghost town and it's actually populated.
Was it?
I would say, as before Jupiter 3 left that establishment, he did want to grab a crowbar and a can of those rusty nails and put down on the counter. Let me see what I have here. 5 dinero and 3 Japanese yen.
Ooh, those are rare.
You now
I've
have
been-
a crowbar and a can of rusty nails.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, again, you don't all have to participate, but this does seem to be the thing that is happening in town now, is the people of Panachak are gathering for the corpse decorating contest. And you see most of the people here look pretty similar. They're all basically wearing, like, salvage workman's clothes from, like, what you would imagine people in an oil rig wear. But some of them are styled a little bit different. Some of them have, like, maybe 1 or 2 things that are a little less workman clothes, but they basically all are dirty, pale, smeared with oil, and very frightened looking. But a little bit less so as they sort of gather in this group in the center of town. And at the very center, you see sort of like a makeshift stage. And you see someone a little bit different from the sort of typical crowd stepping up onto the stage, who, from descriptions, you can perhaps assume is the mayor. On account of he's not a human person like everyone else here, but a patchwork person, as someone sent by the Chimeric Empire might be assumed to be. He walks with a very lopsided gait, sort of bulging strangely in his clothes, which are more mayorly than the workman things. Presumably he brought his own mayor clothes. But he's a very lopsided figure, sort of squat, rounded, gives a little bit of toad, but he does appear to have a beard. However, it does appear to be made entirely of, like, hedgehog prickles. And he has 1 empty eye socket, and the other half of his face seems to have been sourced mostly from, like, a pig.
From where are they bulging?
Like, you might think elephantitis, except it might just be an elephant leg.
Oh.
Totally not at all. I believe this is the aptly named Feverbeard.
You would probably think correctly. I realize I haven't been on the right page this whole time.
Sketch him down.
There we go. But yes, this is a patchwork person.
Is
Until
that normal?
yes, basically all of the soldiers of the Chimeric Empire, the Emperor himself is a patchwork person. Which is why he's the Patchwork Emperor. They're just basically chimeras made of different stitched together people.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his thing. So let's see here. Where's my thing? Nope, nope, nope. There we go.
Jupiter
So-
3 will follow his vampiric companion if we end up approaching.
So yes, the mayor gets up on the stand and is like, "Hello, everyone. As you all know, today's competition is corpse decoration." And you hear like the smallest, littlest claps and yay, cheers from the crowd. Now, as you all know, but just in case there are any newcomers amongst us, the corpse will be judged based on the usual 5 criteria, and he has 7 fingers, so he has to put 2 down when he puts his hand up. This is the friendliness of their welcome sign, the politeness of their demeanor, the stylishness of their dress, the most effective concealment of odor, and outrageousness. And he does the jazz hands.
Outrageousness.
Yeah. So
Oh.
if everyone line up to get your corpses, and he gestures behind him to a few citizens who are dragging a large just sort of sledge with a pile of new corpses on it that appear to have been pulled from this fall party. And your decorating supplies, and there's just sort of a bunch of boxes of like strange hats and scarves and clothes and a bunch of perfumes, a bunch of like old makeup like packs, and your signs, which is just a bunch of blank signs and some little pencils to write on them with. And everyone can get started. The judging will be in an hour, and remember to have fun. And everyone does so, lining up orderly to get their supplies.
What were the 5 criteria? I got friendliness of the Stein, the
Friendliness
stylish.
of their welcome sign, the politeness of their demeanor, the stylishness of their dress, the most effective concealment of odor, and outrageousness.
Okay, got it. Got all 5 down. What was Flynn? What was your character's name again?
Dr. Mobius.
Dr. Mobius?
Yes, indeed.
Dr. Mobius. I've got Dr. Otto, Dr. Mobius, and Dragon. What was your character?
Dr. Vandoschnitzel.
Doctor.
Doctors here. We're all doctors here.
I'm the one nurse. I'm not a doctor.
Well, I'm actually a doctor of electrician. I'm a doc. I have an engineering doctorate, not a. I'm not a medical doctor.
Community
It's
college.
easy to make this mistake.
I'm still trying to decide upon a theme for our corpse. I'm wanting to go burlesque, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you can work on a group corpse, or you can work individually on your corpses.
A group corpse, yes. We pit each of our strengths together.
And basically, you're each going to pitch me one thing that you contribute to the corpse, and that will add you a dice for potential successes.
Okay.
Oh.
Doctor,
okay.
do you know how to manage the smell of these things?
Well, you see, we could try making a filtration system.
I meant the medical doctor.
Whoops.
Um,
Wrong Doctor. This is going
There's-
to get confusing.
There's like boxes of chemicals and perfumes, mostly colognes. Aftershave. Some sticks
Well-
of deodorant.
Oh, Nick.
Unfortunately, this isn't quite my area of expertise.
Neither is human doctoring.
Well, that's not what it says in my paper, okay?
You were promoted by circumstance.
And Dr. Schnitzel, you are a gentleman. You could handle politeness, yes?
Well, certainly. We can come up with something.
That mostly would probably involve making their faces more palatable via makeups.
Oh, well, perhaps.
We could certainly give it a try.
Maybe you could craft them a distinguished mustache.
Now the question
yes.
is, are these
His mustache
rigor
craft is unparalleled.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Now these aren't rigor mortis corpses, are they?
They seem to be past the point of rigor mortis, so they've been gone back to being floppy.
Mm.
Oh.
How it works.
Oh, thank God. I thought this was about to get gross.
No, you get the rigor because of the inability for the musculature to release due to the lack of ATP, and then after the things break down a little more, then you go back to being floppy.
Does
Good
it come
news,
with-
everyone. This isn't gross.
Does it at least come with a butt plug?
You'd have to check.
Not it. Nose goes.
Well, the butt plug will probably be the big iron stake.
I will fancy myself with the deodorant over here. Ooh, Old Spice Dragon Fang.
Just Old
So-
Spice and Dr. Squatch.
Oh shit, some Dr. Squatch? Fuck yes! We're taking that. No, sorry, we're taking that.
So, each of you who are participating must come up with a lasers or a feelings for why you think you'd be good at the thing you're attempting to do.
Okay. I'll let the doctors go first. Let me think what I can do as a ribbit. Nails and crowbar.
4 of you, you could almost each get one, and then maybe you could all work together on outrageousness.
Well, I'm going to attempt to take whatever form of facial hair that this does this corpse have facial hair?
This will be nice. Yes.
Yes, okay. Then I will take like a combination of like oil, grease, and like whatever like anything that'll give
Wax
hair like a sheen,
is what
yeah,
you're
or like a
looking
wax, and like start like making his hair and give him a nice curly Q mustache.
Hitch could probably be used in a jam.
Or if the surgeon wants to get involved, you could probably gather some corpse wax.
Oh.
Yeah,
Feel so inclined.
Order.
do you feel that crafting a mustache is more of a lasers thing or more of a feelings thing?
Well, there is a bit of a science to it, I think. You know.
The science of
chemicals.
mustachology.
And the Archimedes, the triangle, the golden ratio. It's all mathematics, really.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, for your science roll, I'll say you use some of the supplies so you can have 2 dice.
rolled laser to craft this mustache.
It's
2d6.
D6? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think I put my number as 4.
Hey, a 4 and a 1. You're rolling under for lasers, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that is very successful. Hooray!
Very
You
good.
could even learn something about mustaches if you want to ask me a question. Or maybe just about the corpses. I don't know. If you want to ask me a question, you can. But you do get succeed. In the politeness of the demeanor, you have succeeded.
Nice.
It is a very nice mustache. You
I
managed
can't
to
think
get
of
a
any
bit of a
questions at the moment.
twirl
So
on the end. All right. Who's next? What contributions?
Let me see here. So there's odor, sign, happiness. Isn't it?
The
Politeness of demeanor,
Yep, we got that.
friendliness. Okay. then that-
Friendliness, not happiness. Friendliness.
Friendliness of welcome sign.
Of the welcome
Stylishness
sign.
of dress. Effective concealment of odor. And outrageousness.
So stylishness and sign. I will go for stylishness.
Alright.
And I will attempt to use my vampiric my twinkdom to channel good Victorian fashion sense.
Oh no.
Alright, do you go digging through the fashion
Yeah, I go
box?
digging through the things and I even improvise. I'm like, oh wait, I might have, and I run over and I go find like a scarf or something from our vehicle. Run back unless they ban me.
What? No, nobody tries to stop you from doing anything.
Yeah.
They're all just like quietly working on their corpses around you, and some of them are like peering over and being like, "Ooh, ah."
But yeah, he has a wardrobe on the what is it called again?
Kinetipede.
Something kinetipede. On the kinetipede, the doctor's office.
Let's see. Yeah, your guy looks pretty stylish. And since you're getting supplies, that'll be 3 dice.
Hell yeah.
And
Once
is this
more with-
lasers or feelings?
Once more with feeling. Absolutely, this is intuition.
Vibes, yeah.
This is passion.
Oh yeah. Passion for fashion.
Barely succeeded.
Oh.
Just the one? Or
Yeah. Wait. No. Do I have to get above or below?
I need to check everything.
You were doing
Feelings
feeling.
you're trying to get above.
Then success, and laser feeling, because I'm a
Oh.
2.
You do absolutely amazing. Not only do you have something that fits, but it is like not dirty or gross. You like managed to find a pair of workman gloves that's like still mostly white, like white leather gloves. So
Whoa.
you're sort of giving like nice, and you even find both of them.
Yes, it's an oil. I'm going for something that's called oil worker chic. A subgenre of the late 1800 fashions.
Well, you find a lot of what you're looking for. It's still mostly pretty nasty, but it's definitely passable. And if you do have a question,
My question is, what would the best sign? What would be the best sign phrasing based on the things that I've seen from before?
Well, number one, definitely keep the font real small, or you get the sense that even large lettering might alarm these people. And just something friendly and welcoming and non-threatening.
I've got it.
Probably gonna go over
I will
pretty
pass
well.
that advice on to whoever rolls for sign.
I'll be happy to do sign.
Oh, I was gonna say that was gonna be the thing I was gonna say too.
Fight over it right now.
I'd be happy to do either sign or outrageousness. I'd be happy to do both, honestly. I've got an idea.
I was thinking since my guy's a surgeon, he would like have, he's used to like signing a lot of paperwork, so he would have that that penmanship to like.
doctor's handwriting
Tom?
is so tight and small and
Illegible.
efficient.
Yeah, Tom, as somebody who's worked in a pharmacy, there is no such thing as doctors writing that is good.
No, completely
Oh.
illegible.
I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it.
You don't want to use your medical expertise to help the smell.
I
It's up to
would
you.
struggle. I would struggle to figure out how to put that together. To be honest.
Okay. It sounds
like Whichever y'all wanna
he's
do.
leaning that one way, so Storm,
Uh-huh.
Odor, please.
Odor?
Yep.
Oh.
He wants to do the sign, so you're Odor.
Oh, but I had such a good idea for outrageousness.
No, we're doing outrageousness
Maybe-
together.
Oh. Well, deuces spruces. Jupiter 3's gonna put away his laser engraver.
Yeah, he
As
was
he's
like
going-
going to perfectly 3D print a fucking sign.
It was gonna be perfect too. It was gonna be a Peppy the Frog Wojak that just says town.
Okay. But what about Odor?
Well, we got Dr. Squatch, so we don't have to worry about that as I'm
concerned.
as Jupiter 3's just gonna grab every bar that he can find out of there, as he's just gonna start scrubbing the shit out of this body.
Oh,
Alright,
a scientific cleansing.
Using supplies. That'd be a bonus
I
dice.
shall
And how are you lasering this?
I shall use my engineering scanners to ensure that I get every nook and cranny.
Alright. 2 dice.
So that's 3d6
2.
or 2d6 with lasers. Double 6. That would be double failure.
Oops. Your vigorous scrubbing ends up doing some vigorous sloughing of some epidermis. So the
Oh,
sort of
oh,
the
he's-
opposite of the improvement of the smell. Like
Oh, he's
everything's
peeling.
still inside. It's just the epidermal layer, but there's a lot of peel going on now.
See, this is why I should have done the sign and the doctor should have done the scrubbing.
Alright.
Alright, Tom, what do you got for the sign?
I'm gonna use my surgical precision to carefully write small. Let's see. Though timid, they have very big hearts.
Good message. But will your handwriting be legible? I'll say for the laser feelings of knowing to write real small, I'll have you roll 2 dice
Okay.
total.
A 5 and a
Damn.
4.
So you're trying to roll under your number for lasers? No, wait, you're a feelings guy. How are you feeling
Yeah.
in this? Well, it was a pretty feelingsy message. And what's your number?
It was a 30.
So yeah, you got double successes. Yeah, you managed to write legibly and very small. And you hear some very quiet murmurings of like, oh, that's so nice. As a couple of passerbys peep your sign.
There's it's like he spent all that time storing up his good handwriting, waiting for this moment.
And alright, group, how are you going to do outrageousness for your corpse?
We're gonna make him dab.
That, yes.
Dab.
I won't
Yeah.
have any other thing. We need to make this boy dab.
Posing is important. Posing is a great way to express some outrageousness.
I had an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys rig it so that his hands are held up in the air, and if he was to be unbound, he would fall into a dabbing pose?
Are you gonna like engineer him into like moving or something?
Yeah,
Like
well, a
animatronic?
one-time thing as we display him. So it's like he's strung up on the nail with his hands up. You guys figure out the mechanisms for that, and then I'll use my vampiric telekinesis at the moment that we do the presentation to make him perform the dab, basically by unleashing him.
Strung up on a nail, like the rusty ones I got from the store.
Yeah, that's some good supplies.
You could say I prepared for that.
Oh yes. And I mean, since it's all of you working together, I'll let you use 3 dice. But who will roll them?
Who hasn't rolled yet? Actually, everyone's rolled.
Maybe we should let Storm get try and get a redemption.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll these 3d6 with lasers.
For engineering.
Ooh.
And you're a 5, right?
Uh-huh.
So under 5 or under.
Correct.
Excellent.
So
2 successes and a 5.
You have all the scrap metal your heart could possibly need for the making of this mechanism.
uses the crowbar as a hammer.
You did not buy one of the hammers.
No, just the crowbar. That's all you need. That's all Gordon Friedman ever told him that he needed.
True enough. Alright, you rig this so that when the moment is right, you will be able to activate it dabbing. And you see as the hour has passed, Mayor Feverbeard is making his way through the corpses that are being displayed, stroking his hedgehog beard and like nodding thoughtfully at all of them. Yes. And he comes down the row to y'all's corpse. What have we here? Some out of towners?
Yes.
Jupiter
Don't get
through.
terribly many visitors in Patrick. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
We couldn't help but join in on the festivities when we heard about them, right?
Ah, well, I'm sure the citizenry will be so pleased. We so rarely get visitors, let alone ones who like to participate in the contest. Let's see what you have here.
We step to the side, and then I snap my fingers dramatically, and he dabs.
Oh, oh, how like you see like a wave in the crowd of other contestants flinching away, but Mayor Feverbeard seems like quite impressed. Like, oh, delightful! Oh, we do love to see a little bit of the kinetic movement and these. Yes, it's very, very good rigging. Let's see. Oh,
Quite outrageous, don't you say?
yes, quite outrageous. Oh. Fine mustache. Oh, I must say, I'm a little jealous. Very
As am I.
fashionable. Goodness, I didn't recognize some of these clothes. Very nice. Yes. Very fashionable, very nice, very polite. And let's see what you have. He like leans in to read the sign and then recoils a bit. With like sort of takes out a handkerchief and puts it over his nose.
Oh, I didn't notice. My nose no longer functions.
That is the power of Dr. Squatch.
Yes, his,
It had died about 7 minutes ago in proximity to this thing.
he pulls some of his like pig nose stitches to secure it a little more as he holds the handkerchief over his nose to try to read it again. Let's see. Oh, that's terribly sweet. Yes, very, very good. I'm sure everyone will love that. Very nice. And let's see. Yes, there's all of the. Yes, sir. Well, you did an excellent job. Very good showing, especially for visitors. It's excellent work. I'll finish judging the rest, but I would love to speak with you all once the contest has been resolved. If you'll excuse me. He continues to move on down the line, finishing the judging before eventually he comes back up onto the stage and sort of shuffles through some papers and clears his throat very gently so as to not startle anyone. And, well, the winners of today's corpse decorating contest with who will win the friendliness prize, and he holds up sort of a greenish certificate with like just says friendliness prize on it for corpse decorating contest.
Hell yeah, framing that, and hanging it up in the fucking canopy, dude.
I mean, it's very nicely printed.
It goes next to your diplomas.
The winners of the friendliness prize for today's corpse decorating contest are the visitors, and he gestures to you all and your corpse. And there's a bunch of gasps and like very excited, polite clapping, very, very quiet, polite clapping from everyone around. And some of them are sort of like very timidly jostling to get a better look at your corpse. And like oohing and awing.
As long as they look instead of smell.
Doctors, I do apologize. It appears this was sweaty taint smell Dr. Squatch.
That's Sydney Sweeney bathwater.
Yes. Excellent corpse work all, of course. You're all winners, and you will all receive certificates, but the extra special prize will go to the visitors, and so the green certificate will get passed along to you, and everyone else gets a blue certificate with just sort of like smiley face. Everyone wins. And everyone is very pleased by this and like murmuring happily. And now you can all add your welcoming corpses to the welcome committee fields, and see people start taking like their staked up corpses and going out into the field to sort of hammer them down.
And when you all get out there, before we even got in here, a bunch of people knocked over the other. It wasn't our fault, totally. The wind.
Sort of a couple people look around the completely stagnant air. Like, oh, concerned murmuring. Yes, you're welcome to add your corpse to the field.
We raise him up like the flag of Iwo Jima.
You're all welcome to have the point of honor at, like, right at the front.
Yay.
Yes, the mayor does await you on your return to gift you your certificate and presumably speak to you.
Doctors, did we do a good thing? As he just stares at the corpse.
Absolutely. What a charming little village.
Plus, the populace is no longer all fleeing from you immediately.
Yes.
They're just
Well,
sort of
not
shyly
everything can be
peeking at
perfect.
you.
On a scale of morally gray, how gray is this? We'll
Well,
worry.
Doctor and Associates.
Yes, when you get back, the mayor sort of waves you over. It's like, if you have a moment, I would like a word.
Oh, well, you may have a word if you would like.
Yes, well, perhaps you all would like to step into my office for a moment.
Is the door a metal shed?
All of the buildings are exactly like that.
Oh no.
It just has a little scratch sign that says mayor on it. Yeah, if you don't mind, you know, the accommodations are somewhat humble, but it has its own charm. And he, like, waves you in if you want to follow.
As long as he's not hiding like the other places, I'm sure this will be fruitful.
He is not. He is even speaking it to you at, like, a normal level of voice.
I'll follow him in. I'll activate my treads and just kind of draw him in.
Alright. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I
Invited
walk
us,
up to the
so-
doorway and then I lean my head down and say, "May I come in?"
Yes, I did say that you could come in.
Excellent. And then I step across the threshold in.
And anyway, and he'll sit down at his, like, rusty desk, and there's a few chairs around that you can pull up, and but yeah, it is all very humble. But he'll have a seat and sort of clear his throat and tug a couple of his stitches a little tighter, and it's like, well, it's always a special occasion whenever we do have visitors here in Banachek. What brings you through our small town?
Double check the name. Panatrek?
Banachek.
How do I spell that?
Pannachak.
Hold on. P-A-N-N-A.
Chak.
Okay, Panatrek.
So, what brings you here?
Resupply.
Yes, that is. Seems to be a most common reason for visiting, and we are more than happy to oblige refueling. You will find our prices are very reasonable. From which direction did you all come?
Can I use my my knowledge as a lore keeper to remember our
Yes.
maps? And okay.
I'll give you 2 for being a lore keeper.
I got a 5. That is 1 failure and 1 laser feeling.
feelings.
Okay. So, you roughly remember which direction. You're not the navigator or the pilot, so directional specifics. But I will say for laser feelings, you could potentially guess some intention behind his questioning.
Interesting. What? I'm trying to think of how to word this carefully. Why does he seem so interested in what direction we came from?
He seems interested in that he seems a little bit wary. Like maybe they get visitors from a specific direction that are maybe not as welcome as others.
Ah.
And him being sort of like the sole representative from the Chimeric Empire seems a little odd. Most places you've been in the Empire have a lot of patchwork soldiers in them, as well as like the patchwork bureaucrats, government folks. So this is like one of the bureaucrats who's clearly been sent here to manage this town. But you have not seen a single patchwork soldier since you've been here, which seems a little odd.
We come from, as he kind of, Jupiter 3 just kind of waggles his noodle arms. That way.
I'ma just do roll me a d4 to determine which direction your arms are waggling.
You know, the general that way that we came from. A 2.
Okay.
He makes large circles with his noodle arms. That way. Or is it that way?
He squints his singular eye a little bit at you and sort of scans over the group of you. He seems unconvinced. If anyone else would like to perhaps reassure him in some manner.
Please listen, dear Mayor. What the robot says is true. We traveled here from further in the Chimeric Empire. We are on a bit of a, you could say, sightseeing expedition. And I will roll to, I'm influencing him. Trying to calm his, I'm trying to suppress his sense of suspicion.
2 dice.
4 so success and success with laser feeling.
Excellent. Would you like to ask a question?
Yeah. Why is this guy so nervous?
He seems less nervous and more sort of suspiciously standoffish. Like maybe if you answered wrong, it would be bad for you. But sort of seeing your all's demeanor and your mottliness and the speak of sightseeing, saying you came from within the Chimeric Empire did not seem like the correct answer, but the sightseeing and sort of your general weirdness and also the influence of your vampiric abilities does seem to chill him out a little. It's like, yes, tourists, I see, yes, well, we don't get many of those sorts, but of course all are welcome here in Panachek. We're always delighted to have visitors, as long as they're not keen on interfering in our business. So if you perhaps are more adventurous type of sightseers, perhaps you might be interested in assisting us in some recent matters that have arisen, if you're a more adventurous type. If not, then you're of course welcome to all of the amenities of Panachek, fuel, accommodations, viewing the glorious Falafadi, of course.
I eye him suspiciously and I lean closer and I say, would any of these problems you need adventurously solved be? Glances to the side, glances back to him. Mysterious?
Well, I'd say they're quite mysterious, yes, if that is something that interests you.
My character's motivation is solving weird steampunk mysteries. So
You see, we've been having a bit of a problem with some haunting in this Falfadi. It's not terribly unusual. There's many strange goings on and spirits within the rig, but recently they've been more alarming than usual, wailings and creakings and sounds and screams and things. Just the populace are very delicate folk, and I do my best to protect them from anything alarming or outside disturbances or interferences, but these people are very dear to me, and well, I hate to see them being so frightened, especially with the rig acting up, and well, with it acting up, there's been some inconsistency with the supply of oil as well, so we would be most appreciative if you all would be willing to look into it and see if you can perhaps resolve some of the restlessness of this Valdefari. Of course, we'd be very grateful, and if you needed any refueling from here to however, be very happy to do so for perhaps even greater of a discount than we typically offer, depending on your success,
Well,
of course.
Well, I see no problem with this arrangement.
Wonderful. I was so hoping you would be interested. I myself obviously cannot be looking into these sort of things. I have my mayoral duties to be concerned with, and dealing with the Empire.
cool.
Of course, if this is acceptable for my friends.
It
would
is
like to
more
in-
than acceptable. I am interested, intrigued even.
Wonderful.
What sort of hauntings are you dealing with?
Oh, well, there's always been spirits and things, visions, ethereal flames, and hovering about. These sorts of things, you know, typical haunting. But, yes, it's just been getting a little more alarming as of late, and the populace have been very disquieted about it.
Floating flames, levitating. As a lore master, Jupiter 3 would like to access Wikipedia to see if he can narrow down the types of haunting spirits that could potentially be afflicting the rig.
Alright, I'll say you have expertise in this. Do you have some literal access to some sort of Wikipedia? I don't think you can have access to Wikipedia. If Wikipedia
Aw,
is in your
damn.
house.
Now, Housepedia is far
maybe?
less.
Am I able to download every episode of Ghost Hunters?
Only the DVDs that you've found.
If you could download every episode of Ghost Hunters, then Ghost Hunters would no longer exist in its original setting. Literally anything that enters the house can never leave. Like
Damn.
People who have tried to magically or psychically peer into this dimension have lost their vision. They cannot, it cannot escape. Nothing can escape.
What about my notebook of the travels that we've been embarking
Yeah.
on?
You could
Okay.
definitely consult that. I'd say for your lore keeper and your notebook, you can have 3.
Rolling 3d6 for lasers. 3, 3, 1. Those are all below my lasers. My
Woo.
laser roll of 5.
Sort of flipping through your notebook and various other places that you have taken note of or heard about within the house, you get the sense that the Svaldafari may be a dungeon, which is sort of a colloquial term for basically a sort of dimensional edifice that can be delved into and whose interior, sort of just by the nature of the conglomeration of what has been stolen, becomes sort of ever shifting and very more strange than how strange things usually are in the house. So, yes, you get the sense that the Svaldafari may be another dungeon, which you've heard of a couple in the house. So, this strange activity may be sort of native to the Svaldafari, but it does sound like it comes and goes, and maybe can be influenced to come or go.
As Jupiter 3 computes this, you see his arms begin to waggle about, and his body begins to, like, seizure, before eventually, like, ticker tape begins to spill from a port on his body, as he kind of rips it off and hands it off to the doctors.
Amazing.
It is of my belief that the Speldavari is a dimensional gateway to the hauntedness. As you can see on this line of the ticker tape. Just right here. Right here. These little dots. Right here. That says haunted. Bad news. The oil rig is totes haunted.
Yes, that's sort of what I was hoping you might help resolve a little bit. If you need supplying, you can stop by the Svaldafari's blessing for things you may need before entering in. Otherwise, you can ask some of our engineer warriors. They make occasional delves into the Svaldafari for supplies and things, but you can ask them to show you the way in if you wish.
I'll need 4 proton packs and a muon trap. Maybe the Ecto 1.
Yes, greatly
Jupiter 3.
appreciate your willingness to help.
Jupiter 3 will leave this to the doctors. I mean,
Well,
So, yeah.
Joops.
If you want to pick up any supplies real quick, I don't know how late you guys want to be up, but
I can go for just a little bit more, and then I'm having a breakfast with my blade.
Let's get our supplies so that we're ready the next time we play this to head off.
Gotcha.
a two-shot.
Whatever.
I'm cool with that.
Living-esque supplies, especially for us organic folk.
Yeah, does
Would be
anyone
good.
know what kind of things would help us?
I will say that in Svalfardi's blessing, you can find anything that you can convince me would be found on an oil rig.
So we just need to think about what would help, what could come in useful when trying to investigate a potential haunting.
That would also be found on an oil rig.
That would be found in an oil rig.
Anything
And I'll
about
say you can each have 2 things.
Okay. Okay. Things found on an oil rig.
So, like, you saw, like, workers' lunchboxes, gloves, boots, tools,
Right.
probably like headlamps, whatever.
Ooh. What about the actual drill bit itself?
It would need to be something you could find on an oil rig that also the citizen could bring out of an oil rig and put into a small shop. Also, you can pretty much presume that the drill is going, because there's been sort of an ever-present low drilling noise in the background.
Okay. I'm
Presumably
seeing
occupied.
I'm seeing personal protective equipment, some PPE, workstations including computers and tools for data and analytics. Oh, we could get a cell phone, smartphones, radios. Oh, if there's one thing I know about people who work on oil rigs is that they always own a goddamn gun.
Yeah, probably. If you want a gun.
Which will work great against guns. Items like bags. Oh, wait,
So do you like it so far?
I do like
Very
this
fun.
simple little system. Hold on, I'm looking up.
I love this setting so much.
Is this one that you've made, or is this custom or one that you got from somebody else?
I have stolen it from A House of Many Doors,
Oh,
which is a video game which you should all get and play. This is all actually in it.
oh, wait a minute. Is this the new one that I've been seeing commercials for? Is this
No.
many doors?
This
Formidable
game
writing.
is real old. Well, not like real old, but it's been a
Oh,
while.
17. Okay. Oh, really?
If I knew you all wanted to be like scientists and engineers and shit, I should have figured out how to get something set in the City of Engines. That would have been a fucking trip.
Well, I'm
Okay.
only a doctor in the. It's kind of like Ghostbusters. We were doctors. We're not really doing doctorly things anymore.
Still think you could figure out how to have fun there. It's basically just within the city, just in this one place. Anything that you can convince yourself will work as a machine will work exactly how you convince yourself it will work.
No, that is crazy.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for
But
my
only
first
within
thing.
the city. As soon as it leaves the city, it's just a hunk of junk.
Okay.
I'm ready for my first thing. I would like a I'm trying to think, a small saint card of Saint Rita of Cassia, the patient saint of oil exploration and extraction.
Well, I did say anything you could convince me would be on an oil rig, so yes, that's in the shop.
Oh, sweet. I need to bless the shit out of my
Might
crowbar.
be a little expensive compared to most of the other stuff, but also I didn't say there's a limit on your money.
That's fine, because amongst
So
my
funny.
collection, I just so happen to have the controversial Amero, which conspiracy theorists told us that would be the united money of South America, United States, and Canada.
They accept your Amaro. Or
Oh,
Sally does.
Oh, and additionally, Saint.
No longer fleeing, screaming from your waving arms.
Additionally, Saint Eulogius is recognized as the patron saint of jewelers and craftsmen. which many apply to the working of the oil industry. Okay, so I will have this. I will slot this into the talisman slot of Bakropar.
You just have one of your companions lick it and stick it to your dome.
Playing card style, just bonk. I am very protected now.
I
Yeah. Gotta write
Y'all
that
can
down.
also think about like what items you want if you do need to go between now and whenever I play this again.
have an idea for
Yeah.
one thing. I'm gonna go to where they have little equipment that was used by maintenance staff and things in the that was abandoned or was already there when the oil rig got taken in, or they found these
Some
things.
of the
and there's
stuff looks like old as fuck. Some of it is like old-timey oil rig shit. Some of it looks super modern. Some of the modern stuff looks old. Some of the old stuff looks brand new.
Yeah. So he's looking for electrician tools. He's looking for an EMF meter,
Yeah, you can find an EMF meter.
which is a classic ghost hunting staple. So I'll get that.
And it works? You might not know how an EMF meter works, but it does beep and make noises.
Excellent. The one that watched those Ghost Hunter episodes can tutor me on the.
Yeah. You assume it's detecting what it's supposed to be detecting.
Good. It will definitely help me detect ghosts if it goes off. I think. I'm gonna need all the
looking
help
up-
I can get if I ever have to make a laser roll. So
Looking to see if there's any other like ghost hunting equipment or anything.
I mean, it is also an oil rig. One of the most dangerous workplaces imaginable.
I mean, what are we gonna
a
do?
hard hat, like safety equipment.
Could I also, if we're gonna need to get rid of the ghost, I'm gonna need a Bible and a cross.
You're just going full. It's so funny. You're the laser character, and all your stuff feels feelings based.
Yeah, I'm gonna say most ghosts and spirit related things are gonna be feelings rolls.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what else I'm gonna get? I'm gonna grab a harness, like one of those harnesses that you put on where if you have to go up somewhere dangerous, it has like the little cord that you attach to something.
Mhm.
So if you make us climb somewhere precarious,
Sure.
one of us can put on the harness that I'm holding and use it to be prepared.
There may or may not be elevator shafts on my random encounter table.
Exactly.
Okay, you know what? Then I'll get one piece of equipment that is laser based that can tie into the paranormal. A stun gun.
I think it's really funny that you just have like a blessing thing
Going
and a
full
cross
priest.
I need a full like stun gun or a cattle prod.
Oh.
Don't think you'd find a cattle prod on an oil rig.
Unless there's
I mean-
some freaky oil workers.
I'd say maybe was a very nervous female oil rig worker who has a taser.
Okay. That will be my second thing then. I'll make sure that it's charged and plug it into my own circuitry if need be.
Yeah, probably need be.
I have a charging port in my ass. Don't ask why it was put.
Ugh, sorry, I was a little tired. Let's see.
Supplies. Anything you could find on an oil rig.
I would assume that flashlights would probably be a high in demand for ghost spotting.
There do be flashlights. There's like super old-timey like bulb flashlights that look brand new and work real good if you want to grab one of those.
Yeah.
There's also like a more modern headlight that looks like it's seen better days, but it's like LED.
I'll grab the first one.
Cool. Anything else? You get 2 things.
My mind is drawing a blank on something else right now, I'm being honest.
There's definitely first aid kits.
Oh, yeah, sure. That would make sense for my character then.
Yeah, I figured. Dragon.
I gotta think about it. I don't know.
Mr.
else?
Steampunk Inventor Man.
Gun is still an option.
Yeah, I'll see if there's. And I mean, I had the idea of his
Flare
initial
gun.
character, huh?
Also flare gun.
You know what would be useful on an oil rig? A jetpack.
You do find a jetpack. It's like looks super duper modern, sleek. It's like smeared with oil, but like it's a full-on jetpack. You have no idea how it works. It's some future technology shit. Also, it does not work.
Could I tinker with it and try to make it work?
It did say it exists, so you can try, but you'll need to make a real good lasers roll.
Yeah, let's try
Yeah.
this shit.
Tools? Or are you an expert in jetpacks specifically? Otherwise, it's only 1 dice.
Maybe Jupiter 3 has some.
If I have a crowbar, nails, a blessed card,
I don't
and
think
a
I can give you
taser.
moral support, so.
I mean, you're
Well,
the
I-
engineer. Do you have tools?
Yeah, I open up Boltz's head, and that's where I keep my my
Ah!
toolkit.
Perfect. So
I
that's
wondered
2
what that
dice.
recipe was.
Roll me lasers. I'm guessing not.
Damn it.
What was your number?
I think I put it as a 4.
Yeah, double fail. You break it worse.
Oh no!
Ooh, it's a fashionable backpack, though.
Like Sally from behind like one of the shelves peeks around and more of a question really in the quietest voice imaginable. You break it, you buy it? You could definitely just ignore her.
No, it's fine. I'll pay
It was
for it because I don't want to
already
cause a
broken.
problem. It was already. That's a good point. That is a
You
good
broke it
point right there.
worse. It had resale value at its current brokenness level, clearly.
It's becoming quite the moral, moral quagmire that I've gotten
Shrugs.
myself into.
You also can't ignore her. It depends on whether you're a good person or not. You don't have to be.
No,
She does
it's
not look like she'll put up
fine.
any fight if you just pretend you didn't hear her.
No, it's fine. I'll count it as one of my things and pay for it.
One of these days, we'll find we'll find a jetpack repair kit, and until then, until Kat decides we come across a jetpack repair kit,
You could.
Yeah.
it'll be a worthless backpack.
Pardon me, a worthless backpack covered in oil? Which
Oh.
means it's highly flammable.
This is true.
Hmm.
Do you have
Um,
another thing you'd like?
Yeah. Well, I'll find some kind of firearm around that I can utilize.
There are guns, there are bolt guns, there are nail guns, there are flare guns.
What I specifically want is to
Might even be a water
find
gun.
a. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Like a power washer, but I'm gonna turn it into a power washer handgun. Because those
Well, you are the engineer.
high
so you
pressure power washers can cut off limbs.
could-
You can probably
so a
hollow.
rail gun, but water.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Very. Oh, it's like a laser gun, but water.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sure. You find some weird looking doohickey, which again is not particularly recognizable as anything you might have seen outside of the house if you ever came from it, but it does appear to be some sort of high pressurized water gun.
Perfect.
Alright, everybody write down your stuff, because I'm not going to remember.
Okay.
Do it now, or forfeit your objects. And with your shopping trip out of the way, you will be led into the Svaldafari by some engineer warriors and be able to begin your delve into the giant oil rig.
Okay. Next time on I don't know what we call this.
The
The
house.
house.
The house.
The house doctors.
Plus one.
Doctors, plural house.
Doctors, comma house.